All right, we are live. Welcome into the stream if there's anyone here. Um, as you can see by the title, we're going to be doing a Wizard101 Wizlocke or Nuzlocke. So basically, if I die, gotta restart. There's some rules down below, down here, make it a little bit more challenging. And then one other though challenge I'm going to add in is that I don't get to decide my school, because if I did, I would just choose death and it would be really easy. Um, so just to add on a little extra twist, I'm going to be letting this wheel decide what school I'm going to be playing through the game with. Um, I feel like it's going to go really terribly wrong because my main history with this game is just playing through on a death account, and it was really easy. So if I get any of the other schools like Life or Ice, I might be a little cooked. But I guess we should just spin the wheel and see what happens. Please give me something not too bad. Ooh, Storm. Okay, I'll take Storm. The fizzling early on is going to be a little rough, but I'm down with Storm. Okay, let's boot up the game and let's make a new Storm Wizard. I want to give the wizard a really iconic and cool name, some totally not funny and stupid. But yeah, let's boot up the game. Thinking of trying to get through at least a couple areas in Wizard City tonight. Um, Seeing as it's just the main storyline and not any of the side quests, it shouldn't take a whole lot of time if I don't die. But yeah, we'll see how far I can get. Let's skip through all this yapping. Skip the test and Storm. Okay. Now we gotta make our dude. I feel like that's a good preset to work with. And then, what kind of hair are we thinking? I'm gonna give him, I think white hair would look pretty cool. Ooh, an afro. A little small afro. No, I'm good. Ooh, yeah, the classic spiky hair. That looks nice. Okay. I'm not going to be too detailed on the character design. Just think that looks good. What about yeah, there. White. Gotta match the eyebrows and the hair. I think. Ooh, cat eyes? No. I'll do that. That looks pretty cool. Because Storm is purple-ish mainly, so I'll go with that. Lips are fine, I think. Yeah, that looks good. Nose looks fine. Skin tone looks fine. Not gonna put on any glasses. Okay. Now we get the clothes. These don't really matter that much because I get new ones pretty quick, but a little white. No, I'll do that. And then trim, yellow. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Okay, I'm rocking with that. Ooh, okay, name time. Let's find a good first name. Demetrius. Finnegan. Gilroy. Ignacio's pretty fire. I'm not gonna do my own name. That's too obvious. Ooh, make a Jeffrey Epstein. Could do that. Malvin? Is that even a name? Miguel. Ooh, Mortimer. That's fire. We're going with Mortimer. Mortimer. Mortimer Jolt Jolt Slinger, Mortimer Jolt Slinger. Think I'm digging that. Yeah, let's go with that. Mortimer Jolt Slinger has been made. I'm gonna skip the tutorial because it's just a waste of time, basically, and I already know how to play the game. Okay, here we go. Skip through the main text too because I've already seen the story. Okay. I'm really hoping that, if anything, I can at least make it through Unicorn Way. Because if I can't do that, that's going to be really embarrassing. The only thing that could come in the way is like if I fizzle a bunch, which, my luck, I could totally see that happening. But yeah, I think I think Unicorn Way should be okay. Especially with Storm, where as long as I hit, I should be able to kill, like, basically anything in almost a one-shot. Or at least the first little bit. So, just need to be very aware of my health and be willing to take the time to heal if I need to. I'm very used to playing in, like, a more, like, rushed gameplay of, like, doing as much damage as possible and, like, putting my health in, like, a risky spot just to hit really hard. So it's going to be it's going to be changing a lot of my mindset of how I should play this. Why are these people here? I never understand why, like, whenever you come into, like, the early, like, Unicorn Way and all that, there's always, like, these high levels that are just hanging out fighting lost souls for no reason. Oh, and he's just wasting time. Awesome. Or she is, I guess. Okay. And actually, I'm going to switch to a empty realm. I think Troll is perfect. Just so I have more of a solo playthrough. Don't need any help. Don't need any help here. Okay, Saren Night Chant. Skip through all of that. I also am very much the type to, like, play through every single side quest, so ignoring the side quests and just doing the main story is also going to be really weird for me, but it'll be a lot quicker. That's one positive. I probably won't play much more than Unicorn Way tonight, because if I do, I'll have to go in and buy a membership, which I will by the next stream, but I don't really want to take care of that tonight. I don't really want to do that on stream. Sweet. He's dead. Like I said, as long as I don't fizzle in this early part, it should be a cakewalk, especially with Storm. I feel like Storm and Death and maybe Balance are probably the, like, best ones to do this run with. I feel like Ice or Life is just going to be painful because they just don't do nearly enough damage. And it's going to be a lot of, like, setting up shield so I don't die because I have to, like, prolong the fight to do more damage with, like, multiple attacks. And it's going to suck. It's going to suck. But hopefully we can just completely avoid that and not have to worry about it. Okay, back to Saren Night Chant. I did see a couple, like, other sets of rules that people did for their, like, Nuzlocke runs, where, like, they lock their level at the start of each world, and I don't think I'm skilled enough to, like, beat Wizard City on level 5 and, like, Krakatopia on level 10. If I get through this really easily, I might do another one with a little bit, like, harder challenges to see how it goes. But for right now, I'm thinking I'm just going to stick with a little bit easier. Because it should still be pretty difficult. But I don't want to, like, make it impossible for me. Okay, Lady Oriole. I also will probably give myself a permanent mount for one of my other accounts, just because it's not going to, like, give me any stat boost. It'll just make me getting through a lot quicker. Because I also don't want to have to run between, like, every road on foot just because I don't have a mount. So, besides that, though, nothing else from any other account. Not going to buy anything, because that's against the rules. I've been meaning to play a no-death run for a while now. Because I've been playing Wiz for probably 6 or 7 years. But, like, no, genuinely, I've been playing since I was, like, a kid. And really got into it when I was, like, late teens. So it's been a few years for sure. Okay. The one nice thing with, like, Wizard City is that a lot of the early quests are just, like, go here, do this quick thing. So it's a lot less fighting, which means a lot less risk of me having to restart. But the only other downside to that is that when I get later on, if I do die, I have to go back through and regrind through all of these challenges. But not too bad, I guess. Could be worse. Okay, defeat Dark Fairy. I know these are, like, slightly harder than the Skeleton Pirates, but should still be chilling. Attack. As long as I don't hit, like, the absolute minimum damage, this should kill. Perfect. Okay. Let me grab this chest real quick. Sweet. Ooh, the chest is back. I can get more gold. Oh. That's unfortunate. Sweet. I'm getting really lucky on my fizzle rate, so that's nice. Normally when I'm playing, it's like I'll have like a 95% accuracy and still miss half the time. And I know Storm has really low accuracy, so this might be pretty difficult. But as long as I keep getting the luck that I'm having right now, that should be not too bad. Okay, quit your yapping. Sweet. Ooh, nice. That'll be pretty helpful. The more, like, health and healing and, like, shields that I can get, the better. As long as I can make myself, like, get to a point where basically I'm just taking very little damage, or healing whenever I do take a lot of damage, I should be okay for at least the first little bit. My goal is to at least get through, like, the first arc of the game and, like, beat Malistaire and all of that, and then depending on how that goes, I might go on to the harder stuff, which I'm nervous even just thinking about, like, the later boss fight with all the cheats and everything, trying to do a Nuzlocke of that and not dying at all, because it's just all luck at that point. But I guess that's what makes it fun. Sweet. Ooh, it's Rattlebones time. First actual challenge. I know I have died to Rattlebones on another wizard before, so, like, slightly nervous, but I'm on Storm, so I'm chilling. I have, like, flashbacks to one of my other accounts that I was playing with some friends of mine, where I think I died like 2 or 3 times just trying to beat Rattlebones for some reason. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen here, because it would be really, really annoying. think the strategy would be to take out the Dark Fairy first, just so it's a 1v1 with Rattlebones. Um, though I could just... I think I can just kill Rattlebones. If I hit high, or like even like middle high, I should one-shot Rattlebones here, and then should be fine. The only bad side is that if I hit low, he'll have a little bit of health left. But I mean, if I hit low, neither of them die. So might as well shoot high and go for the boss. Sweet. Okay, hit high, hit high. Sick. That makes this a lot easier. Let's get rid of a pixie. No, I'll just do this. Sucks I don't have any snakes, but is what it is. I don't see myself dying here. Sweet, that's almost the lowest it could hit for. What has... Okay. Highest accuracy. That's probably the best bet here. Because no matter what, as long as I hit with something, it dies here. Sweet. I'm like genuinely surprised that I haven't fizzled at least a single time in all of Unicorn Way. Okay, what boots did I get? I feel like this might actually be more useful right now. Just because there's so many like death creatures that are out and about in the first like part of this game. And there's not a whole lot of storm. Though when I get to Trident Avenue, I might switch those boots over. Or if I have better ones by then, it won't matter. But just to keep up some defense against the storm stuff over there. There's not a whole lot of Death School monsters in Trident Avenue. But I believe that that's Unicorn Way done. Oh. I did not mean to pick that up. What is going on? I guess I didn't pick it up. Oh, wait, never mind. I am putting on these boots. I feel like that little damage boost should be pretty helpful. The fit goes hard. Does not match at all. Holy crap. What level are we? Level 4. Yeah, so basically like the other runs, once I like do this quest and I level up once, they lock the level there, and I can't level up at all again until I beat Wizard City. And then I get like 5 more levels in Crocotopia, and then I lock it again, which is just insane to me. Don't know how people do it. Okay, yeah, I get that. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Me too, man. I've been playing this game since I was like really little, and actually like when I was younger, I like only did like the early parts of Wizard City because I could never get a membership. But last few years, I actually got into the game and paid for my own memberships and all that, and went a lot farther in. I think I actually beat the game on one of my accounts, so definitely agree. First time doing a no death run though. That's actually really crazy. I guess that wouldn't be too bad to learn from though. Especially with like the dialogue lines and getting to see the text on the bottom. That's true too. It is targeted more towards kids to a degree, so that makes sense. What do I get? Oh, I do get lightning bats. Awesome. Let me fix my deck a little bit. I don't need that many of those. Okay, that should be chilling. Oh, am I stuck? Okay. Just gonna blow through this part because it's a lot of talking and talking. Hey, what's up? I got really lucky. I did like a random spin at the start of this to pick out what school I'm playing as, and first one was Storm, so I was like, not gonna argue with that. Only thing I'm worried about is the fizzling. But I somehow haven't fizzled yet. I might have to buy a membership in a little bit. So. My account actually is the exact same. It's the other guy that's chatting right now. We share like a account thing. But luckily I have the password, so that's unfortunate though. Hopefully you'll be able to get the password sometime soon and get your membership back. Where do I start? I feel like Cyclops Lane probably be the best bet because I have the type advantage. Yeah, I'm gonna go Cyclops Lane. Yeah, I feel like a year ago it like had a surge again in popularity and then it kind of dipped down again. But there is still a decent amount of people playing, which is pretty cool. I mean, I just found out like a couple nights ago that it's I think 18 years old now, which is actually insane to think about. Because I'm only 22, so it's 4 years younger than me. And the fact that it's still like a decently popular game after 18 years is just wild. Okay. They have been updating the graphics, especially like in the early part of the game. It looks significantly better than how it used to. And they have like a classic like mode that you can put on that lets you see how it used to look. And switching from that to the regular one, like the early worlds, it's like a significant. Here, I'll show you real quick because it's quite a difference. Where is the classic? Where is it? That's true. I also kind of like the more simplistic look. Like, I don't want to get like super like detailed graphics, if that makes sense, because it kind of has its own little charm to it. Where is the classic? Am I just blind? What is? Oh, classic mode. That's true. There are some pretty like the difference between this and what I was just playing is actually insane to look at. This looks so gross. Like the fact that people used to play this was like, oh, this looks great, is insane to me. Definitely gonna stay on the modern stuff. There are some pretty cool animations like late game, like it looks the newer stuff does look pretty good, and they are like improving as time goes on. So I'm hopeful that they'll keep updating stuff. As long as they just keep updating in general, I'll be happy. I don't want this game to get the Pirate 101 treatment because I'm also a big fan of Pirate 101, and they just like forgot about the game basically. You get like an update every like year or so, or like a couple years even. Sweet. That's true. Like the blocky texture of the Tomb Raider. Yeah, games have definitely come a long ways. I feel like it's gonna kind of flatten out for a while. Like I don't see games getting much more realistic or much like better graphics, because like they kind of can't really. Like if you look at GTA 6, um, I feel like it's not gonna get much better than that because it's basically like looking at a movie at this point. Especially with some of the games where it's like you're literally playing a movie at times. Um, like I don't see a world where it gets much better than it is right now, but maybe one day we'll get to a world where we just like go into the game and experience it in the game. Oof. I am. If I die here because I fizzled there, I'm gonna be so pissed. No way I die to a troll. Are we joking right now? Okay, I'm healing next time. I'm gonna be way too. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get rid of that. Get rid of that. Heal. Okay. I kind of had a feeling that I was gonna get unlucky and like go from like not fizzling at all to then suddenly fizzling multiple times in a row and just getting cooked. Because I genuinely went through all of Unicorn White and didn't fizzle a single time on like any of my spells. I think that was the first time that I actually fizzled this run. So having back to back fizzles there was not feeling good. Okay, he's dead. Sweet. I'm realizing now that seeing as I'm not playing any of the side quests, I'm blowing through this way quicker than I thought I would. So depending on how quick I finish Unicorn or Wizard City, I might have to go on and upgrade. Technically, no. If I'm like in an open area like this, and someone happens to like come in and I like fight two at once or whatever, that's fine. Um, but like all of like the main boss fights are just solo. I don't know if it's too small down there, but all of the rules are right down here, um, in simple terms. It's basically just like no buying things, no getting outside help, no doing side quests and like being over leveled, um, and yeah, and no like fleeing from fights or whatever. Basically, just play through the main story, use the gear that I happen to get throughout it, and don't die. I feel like the first world, like I might struggle in like the later parts of Krokotopia with some of the boss fights, because I know that those can get a little tough in some of the dungeons. Um, but I feel like Wizard City will be okay. Like I'm not too worried about Wizard City. The only the toughest part I feel like it's like I'm gonna have is getting like to the late worlds and then dying and having to go all the way back through again and get back to where I was just to die again. Um, but who knows? Maybe I'll get really lucky and somehow I'll like blast through the entire thing and just not lose anything. Oh, gotta go in here. I also can't like farm dungeons or anything for the best gear, so whatever drops I happen to get from a boss fight is all I get. Yeah, it is. The only slight thing I'm going to do to make it a little bit easier is that I'm going to give myself a mount from one of my other accounts, because it doesn't give like any actual like stat benefit to help in any of the fights. I just won't have to like run on foot from every location, because that would take way too long and for no real reason. And I have a couple like spare permanent mounts on one of my other wizards, so I'll just throw it on here and use that. It is pretty hard, but I have seen people like play through on even harder challenges. Like there are some challenges where you lock your level like at the start of every single world. So like right now, like I would lock it here level 5, and I would play through all of Wizard City on level 5, and then like Krokotopia is level 10 and stuff like that. And I have seen someone like genuinely go through and beat Malice there on like the same rules that I'm doing plus that challenge, um, totally solo, and they were able to pull it off. So if people can do that, I feel like I can get through without the level lock. I'm not quite to the level yet where I feel confident enough to do it with a level lock. But if I get through this with some ease, I might go back and try that out. Yeah, they made through like every main quest storyline. That's the fun of it. I'm hoping it gets a little bit harder pretty soon, because right now I'm just feeling pretty simple. And the other hard part is that like right now it seems kind of easy because I'm on Storm, but if I die, like I randomly pick the next school, so I might get like Ice or Life, and playing through all these challenges with like an Ice account or a Life account is gonna be awful. It's gonna be genuinely painful because I just don't do damage. Yeah, I've only played on a death account, so I didn't struggle too much for a lot of the game soloing it, um, because death you can just like attack everyone and regain all of your health, and it's like death is literally the easiest school in this entire game. It's playing the game on easy mode, um, so I haven't actually played on an account where like soloing is going to be pretty hard, but I'm excited to feel the pain a little bit. I do know that like late game, there's a lot of dungeons that are basically impossible to do alone, especially with like all the cheats and everything. So don't know if I'm gonna get all the way there on this challenge run, but for sure gonna get through Malice there. That's true, especially the bosses that are like death bosses, and you have to like set up with prisms and hope that they don't like put up shields and all that. Like it can definitely be pretty hard. But just the fact that you can attack and heal yourself on death just makes it a lot less of a struggle, in my opinion. Though I will say that, like, on the downside of that, like, the Malister fight on a death account is a bit more difficult because you are death versus death. But okay. As long as I hit this, he should die. Okay. That's true. I completely forgot about the shadow stuff later on. I might have to start using that. What is with the storm bats? I think I've fizzled like 4 of the 5 times that I've casted storm bats. This is ridiculous. Okay. 3rd time's the charm. I'm now 2 for 6 on storm bats. Love it. Jesus. Okay, he's dead. Sure, I'll put on a I'll put on a new robe, because I don't think that the robe that I had any real stat bonuses. Okay, I need health orbs. I'm also really nervous for like Marleybone and like the Big Ben dungeon where you have to like fight 10 different levels of enemies. I might let myself like when I like win a fight I can leave and go like get potions and whatever and like do that. But I'm not sure about that just yet. I might try doing a couple runs where I don't let myself like refill my potions and all that. But then if I just like get there and I cannot beat it, then I'll make it a little bit easier for myself. Because winning 10 fights in a row just seems like insane. Actually, I don't know if it's 10, but it's somewhere up there near 10. Sweet. They didn't fizzle this time. Let's go. Nice. He's dead. Okay. Yeah, I'm really not used to how quick this is going because I'm used to like I'm a completionist when I play games, so I go through and I'll do every single side quest. My main death account, I've beaten like all but the Nightmare Dungeon, which is the very last thing. I've beaten every other side quest that was out when I played on it. So like that makes the game feel so much slower. And then when I'm playing right now and I'm not doing any side quests, I'm like, how am I getting all of this done already? And then I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm not playing like half the game. But it is kind of nice, not gonna lie. That also made my death run a lot easier because I was going into every fight like 5 to 10 levels over leveled sometimes. And I could just blow through a lot of it. Even with the resistance, that should still kill. Sweet. There we go. I feel like there's a point later in the game where like worlds like double in length just out of nowhere and they're all just like super long. But yeah, Chrysalis, I mean, if you think about Chrysalis, it's kind of like 2 worlds in one. So if you break them into like each half into 2 different worlds, it's kind of the same length as like a normal world. But if you look at it as all just one world in general, it is incredibly long. Where's the other bubble? My outfit looks so bad right now. I think I'm almost done with Cyclops Lane. But I think I just do this and then I have like 1 or 2 more main fights and then I should be done. Okay, quit your yapping. Need more mana too. I do love how like once you get through like Dragonspire, mana basically becomes like a non-existent issue because you have like hundreds of mana and you're never gonna run out of that much. Oh sweet, I leveled up. Oh yeah, I think I fight the Warhorns here and then I fight the boss, and then I'm basically done with Cyclops Lane. So nearly there. I think I'm gonna save Trident Avenue for the last one just because of the fact that there's so many storm enemies there, so it's gonna be slightly harder. So if I can get a little bit more leveled up by doing the other 2 areas first, I think that will make my odds slightly better. Still should be a little bit of a challenge, but I think I should be okay. Okay. I think the strat right now when I'm doing a lot of the like one-on-one fights like I am right now, is to just stormbat everything and use the little accuracy thing, because that basically guarantees that I'll hit, and then I either one-shot everything or I get it like almost dead and then I can just wipe it out with 1 more move instead of trying to gamble on the hope that it won't fizzle. Yeah, you're not wrong. Just the cheats in general later on are gonna be, ugh. I'm just glad I'm playing on an account or a wizard right now that should do a decent amount of damage. So hopefully I can get ahead of some of the cheats. I'm trying to think of what world is probably going to be the most challenging in the first arc. But I don't think that Croc is going to be that bad. Except there are a few spots that have storm So that could be a little rough. Dylan, that's after Arc 1. That's Celestia. Which is the world right after Malistaire. Yeah. I do know. The hate for Celestia is valid. I hate that place. Because that's where they start getting into all the, like, celestial schools and all that weirdness. What is this? Oh, it's a pet snack? Yeah. I'm still so pissed that they got rid of the early, like, free pet quest. Because that would be so nice with this run. Getting a pet early on and being able to just, like, kind of just, like, wipe through stuff with an extra little attack. But it is what it is. Like, it'd be nice knowing that I could, like, fight this guy and, like, even if my death or my storm bats don't do, like, all of the damage, because it technically has to hit really high or else it doesn't kill, I could do, like, my little pet attack and I'm guaranteed to kill it. But they decided to get rid of the free pet. So now I'm just cooked. I still don't understand the logic behind that. Like, I also just don't understand the logic, oh my gosh, of, like, going back and changing stuff often in, like, the early worlds where it's worked just fine for years and then suddenly they come in and they're like, yeah, we want something different. We're going to change it up a little bit. It's weird. Sweet, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, I think I fight the big Cyclops now. And then I'm basically done. I'm hoping that I get a good, like, loot drop here that I can actually benefit from. Okay. Time to fight Achilles. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. This should be the first actual, like, challenge that I have. So, we'll see how it goes. And if I die here, then rest in peace. Okay. I think the strat... Well, okay, let me see what the health is of the boss. If it's like Rattlebones and I can one-tap the boss with my Stormbats, then I'll go for the boss first. No. Okay. I'm going to take out the minion first and then hopefully just bounce it out. I forgot about Billock. I feel like that's just the hardest place for anyone with his cheats. Let me get rid of that message. Okay, that should kill. We love bot messages. Sweet. Okay. Now I just have to balance healing and attacking. How much does the 1 pip healing do? Oh, I don't even have it. Oof. Have a good night, man. Do I attack here or do I wait? I think I wait. Let's see how much damage he does here. If you use Storm Bats... Okay. That's still gonna hurt. I'm tempted to attack here, but I feel like safest bet would be to heal. Yeah. Okay. Back to full. If he keeps on doing 1 pip attacks, I should be able to just blow through it from this point. I'm a little worried on the mana, but I don't think I'll go through 16. I wish I had more of the accuracy cards. But I guess we just ball. Sweet. That is huge. It's where he's going to pull out a 2 pip spell out of nowhere. and cook me. Please hit. Please hit. Oh my god. If I die here because I fizzled, I'm gonna be so pissed. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Attack here. Hit high. Heal up next turn. Because I'll have 2 pips again. Okay, that's good. It's like half his health, almost. Okay, I think he only does 1 pip attacks. So I think I can survive 1 more. I hope. Oh, if I can hit here, he's dead. And I make it through. Yes. Perfect. Actually had me stressed a little bit there. Sweet. Ooh. That is helpful. Plus 32 max HP and plus 4 storm damage. Have to hit level 10 though. Which is a ways away, but I will keep that in mind. Cyclops Lane is completed. Does that mean that I'm supposed to be level 10 when I fight that? I just did that out of order. Bro, my follower goal is messed up again. Because I'm at 22. But for some reason it's saying 21, which is weird. Because it was 1 up the last time I streamed. And now it's 1 lower than it is. Which is frustrating. Hoping I can pull in a couple more followers over this next stream or 2 and hit affiliate pretty soon. Looking forward to that. Ugh. Ooh, what gear do I get? Plus 2 damage isn't terrible. I don't know why I'm picking up like regions and stuff when I can't even craft anything. Okay, let's put that on. Bro, I look so goofy. I'm Jester maxing for real. Okay, let's hide that. Get some more mana. I'm worried that I won't even hit level 10 by the time that I'm done with Wizard City, which is a little rough. Private Quinn. I'm definitely going to get through this like first part of the game way quicker than I thought I was at this rate. Sure. Hit high. Nice. Hit high, hit high, hit high. Ugh. What does he have, like 6 health left? Yeah. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Need some health and some mana. Sweet. I'm glad that it hasn't been, like, too horribly difficult so far. But I am looking forward to, like, having to actually go into every fight thinking like strategically, and if I make the wrong move at any point, I'm just cooked. Okay, that should be dead. It's spooky. Why are the Firecat Alley voice lines so weird? Ugh. I did not get enough sleep last night. It's starting to hit me a little bit. Yo, it's Lizzo Fire Spitter. Of all the people that they could have added into this game, I don't understand why Lizzo was added. No hate to Lizzo, but like, I feel like there's a lot of other people that I would have added first. Okay. I kind of want to get rid of all the like bonus cards that I have, um, like all the non-Storm School cards. But I'm worried that if I do that, I'm gonna get into a situation where I need like an extra attack card, and I'll just be like screwed. But I want to be able to have my accuracy cards. So let me get rid of these for now, and we'll see how it goes. That's still 6 attacks. If I can't beat a fight with 6 attacks, I'm doing something wrong. Okay. I still think that the best strategy is just doing the accuracy attack and then hitting with Stormbat. At least until it gets to the double fights. Because as long as it's just a 1v1, I could wipe basically any of the smaller enemies that I come across with the Stormbats. And trying to do any other stupid like strategy use is going to cause me to struggle more than I need to. Ooh. Sick. New school spell. I wonder if it's... It'd be awesome if it was Stormblade. But I don't feel like it is. Stormblade would be awesome for boss fights. But tell me... Okay. I want to go see if I can pick up like an ice shield. Because I'm allowed to use other school spells. I just can't do Arch Mastery. So basically I can't get like the pips that give me stuff for like both schools or whatever. Which is whatever. Okay, Tower Shield is 16. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to use the training points that I have just to start getting there. Because I feel like having a Tower Shield on my deck would be really useful later on. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. I just did that, but I guess I can do it again. Oh, wait. That's the wrong one. Oops. Okay. Same strategy. Put that on. Stormbat. I love that the rules that I found online have like no gardening and no fishing. Like I'm gonna genuinely spend my time gardening and fishing to help my Wizlock run. I don't do that in my normal runs. I mean, I respect the people that can spend hours and hours of their time like building up like their gardening stuff and doing all that, but that's just not me, man. Because you basically have to come in like every single day in order to like make sure your plants don't die off and all that. And I'm like, I'm not that dedicated, man. Okay, where are the pathfinders? Oh wait, bruh. Okay. I hate that like sometimes when you pick up a new like side quest, um, did you do a life filler run? Like, is that something you actually like started doing? Bro, how far did you get? That's genuinely impressive. Good for you. I'm worried that I'm. Oh dang. Um, I'm worried that I'm gonna like die and I'm gonna end up getting like life or ice. I'm just not. I'm not looking forward to that. That's the one downside of the whole like random school assignment thing. Um, like I could get storm or death and be just chilling, or I could get like ice or life or whatever and just be cooked. Four sword is pretty peak. How far did you have to play before you got four sword? Because that's like it's got to be like third or fourth world at least, I would think. Because you don't get AoEs until I don't think it's like I think it's like level 25 or something like that. But it's been a while. Dude, if I die and I get a death account, easy, light work. Like just get me to the point where I have Scarecrow, and I will sweep this entire game. It's not even gonna be a challenge. I'll have to put on like handicaps on myself to make it harder. That makes sense. I genuinely don't know why they made death like such an easy school to play through. Just the idea that like you do slightly less damage, but you also heal yourself, and you can attack like everyone with Scarecrow and whatever is like, and that heals you is like, what is the logic behind that? I love the fetch quest just to get a new spell. Oh my gosh, my nose won't stop running. I hate when you're like kind of sick and you're like getting better, but then randomly like little things that you thought you were like over just like come back out of nowhere. Oh yeah, death would get cooked. I don't know. I feel like they would have to lower the damage way. Like, I feel like if they decrease the damage for death, I feel like it would be slightly more fair. Charge it with what? Ooh, Storm Snake. Yeah, that's exactly. Last night I was like having like really bad like runny nose and all that with me not feeling very good, um, and I woke up this morning. I'm like, oh, I feel a little bit better, and then now I'm like starting to get a runny nose again. I can feel my throat kind of getting a little rough. Um, Not to the point that I'm like gonna have to get off or anything, but just I'm starting to feel it a little bit, which sucks. But I'll be chilling. Oh wait, I can teleport. I would love to get to the point where I played this game enough where I know like how to basically speed run things, and like where to put all my ports so I could just like teleport super quick. There's always a cold going around. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like the same cold basically, but like it just like cycles between people, and like you get over it for a little while, and then it will like cycle back to you, and you'll get sick again. So never really goes away. What a useful card! I'm so happy that I did all of that work to get Storm Prism. Yay! Watch me never use that again. Actually, okay, I might use it in Trident Avenue for like some of the boss fights. But other than that, I probably won't use that for a while. I feel like the one thing that sucks with the prisms, like it makes sense having a prism card, but it's only really ever used for like specific boss fights. Like it's basically used for boss fights where the boss has the same school for you, and then you never use them again. Like if I see someone rocking up to like just a random minion fight and they're pulling out a prism to beat it, like that's embarrassing. Like there's no reason for that. Oof. Okay, I have to hit high on this, or else I will not kill. You know, I was just thinking with the whole like affiliate things that you have to like meet to be able to get affiliate, and the one where you have to like have 4 days where you have 3 average viewers. I wonder if I could like go on and stream for like 20 minutes and like bring a few of my friends on, just have them sit there for like 20 minutes, and then have that count as a stream where I average 3 viewers. Because I feel like averaging 3 viewers for 20 minutes versus averaging 3 viewers for like 2 or 3 hours, huge difference. So I wonder if they have something where like they like monitor how long your stream is, and like you have to meet a certain like stream length for it to count. But I don't know. I'm trying to think of ways where I could get through that one, because that one's going to be the hardest one for me to get, because I'm only averaging like 1 or 2 viewers per stream, depending on, well, besides the FNAF stream that I had, but everything else is like 1 or 2 viewers. So I can't tell if my light is too bright, like if I look really pale or if I just am really pale, or both. Turn it down a little bit. I need to get like a ring light, because right now I have like a little like box like square light that I have on like a camera tripod, like a small camera tripod, in between my 2 monitors, and it's so jank, but it works for what I gotta do. Ouch. Sick. Ooh. Got a new hat. Ooh, okay, my fit's coming together. I don't look as stupid now. I'm no longer gesture maxing. Oh, Dylan, were you here for when I named my character? Because I gave it a nice, cool name, real powerful and strong. I am Mortimer Joltslinger. I just love the name Mortimer. Magma Man. I feel like I would have a really hard time like streaming this game if I didn't either have someone that I was streaming with, or if I wasn't doing like some kind of challenge run. Like if I'm just like playing a straight, just normal playthrough with no one else, like in like a call or anything, I would get so bored so fast. Not that the game is boring or anything. It's just it's very repetitive at times, and when you've already seen the story, it just like just skipping through all the dialogue and just like grinding through. Just it feels like a grind. Keen Eyes is helpful. It's funny that I'm getting like spell card or like treasure cards for spells that you don't even unlock until Celestia. We'll get rid of one of those and one of those. I need to remember when I get. Am I able to get Shuffle? Is that a main story? I might not be able to. Because I know that over in. What is that place called? The place that's in the shopping district. That's like its own little like side area with like all the gobblers and all of that. You can get Shuffle, which is pretty useful for like having small decks and then you just like shuffle or whatever. But I don't know if I can get that based on my rules because I can't do like side challenges, or if that will even be useful. Because I feel like having to build up to the pips that I need for like pulling off a shuffle would just be unnecessary at times. But kind of just doing a trial by fire here, seeing how it goes and learning as I go. Rotting fodder. Where is the dark cave? Dark cave is... Bro, are we for real? It's literally like on the other side of this wall right here. But I gotta go all the way around. Is there a port nearby? I guess the main gate is pretty close. I think I saw somewhere that there's a badge that you get for playing through like the first 100 levels without dying, which is insane to think about. But it will be kind of cool to pull that off. I feel like not very many people would have that. Because I think you only get to like... I think Dragonspire is technically like 45, 50-ish for the level. So you have to get through like a good chunk of Arc 2 before you even get to like level 100. So doing all of that without dying a single time sounds painful, but probably doable, I guess. Oh, obviously it's doable because there's a badge for it, but still. Sweet. Gotta go all the way back to that chick. Luckily I have a port that's like kinda nearby. There's 2 new episodes of Daredevil that come out in like a half an hour that I'm looking forward to watching tonight. Especially with where the last episode ended off. Should be pretty exciting. Probably won't be able to watch it until later tonight, though. It's so weird how, like, like sometimes I'll come on and I'll stream like the same game one day and I get like barely anyone coming through my chat, and then other days I'll come in, I'll have like just a ton of people that just come in and say hi, what's up. So, and like it's, I guess it's kind of time based because we played kind of later a couple nights ago, and I got more viewers or whatever there, and it is only like 5:30 ish, but still it's weird like the difference that like the day and the time and all of that makes. Okay, I think it's the same strat as always. Go for the boss first if I can, and then take out the minion. Go for the minion first, never mind. Actually, I wonder... No, I don't think I do enough. Well, I guess I can see here what the damage would be. So I'm not sure what my like stat boosts are right now. Okay, yeah, so I couldn't kill a boss in one attack. Good to know. I like that right now most of the bosses only have 1 pip attacks. It makes it a little bit less stressful. Once I start pulling out the 2 and the 3 pip attacks, it'll be a little bit more rough. But I'll also have higher damage attacks at that point, so we'll see how it goes. Sick. That's frustrating. I'll just set myself up. Oh, bro. If I would have known that that would go off to... Well, I just wasted an accuracy boost, whatever. Okay. That's lame. I feel like they should have it set up so that if you have... Like, if you're playing a card that already has 100% accuracy, you don't make your accuracy boost, like, blade things go off. Because there's no point. Because basically I'm just making it go from 100% accuracy to 125%. So both times, it's 100% going to hit. But game logic is kind of dumb. Sweet. Hit anyway. It's another boss done. I'm like a little bit annoyed that I got Storm for my first one, because I would like a little bit more challenge right now. But I know that as soon as I get through Wizard City, it will ramp up quite a bit, and I'm going to have a lot more of a challenge. It's just getting through Wizard City to Crocotopia, which is crazy, because I've never been the type to really like Crocotopia. So sitting here being like, oh, I just want to get to Croc, I want to get to Croc, just feels so wrong. But a lot more of a challenge there. And a lot more Storm stuff too, so I'll have to actually be like strategic about it. Maybe use those prisms that I got. Not done yet. Why does Firecut Alley feel like so much longer than Cyclops Lane? Okay. I should be getting somewhat close to level 10 by the time that I'm done with this quest, hopefully. Like, I'll at least get to level 8 by the end of this quest that I'm doing right now. And then by the time that I beat the boss, I'm hoping that I'm like at least halfway through 8, maybe level 9. I'm just trying to get to the... I want to get to 10 so I can put on this better robe that I have. That gives me double... Recycling bin? What the hell is a recycling bin? Oh, weird. They added in a new thing where when you like trash items, it goes into a recycling bin for like 30 days. So if you accidentally trash the wrong thing, you can pay gold to get it back out of the bin. Which I don't know why that's like just now been added in, but is what it is. Kind of cool. It's so weird coming back to this game every like 6 months to a year, and like there's a bunch of new random things that I find. Oh, my neck. Okay, go in. Alchemy table. Did it really take this long a couple nights ago? Ooh, sick. Yeah, I'll go get the new cart before I do the final boss fight. Which, speaking of, that gives 250 XP. So I'll be like maybe a quarter or yeah, like a quarter of the way through level 8. It's not as high as I would have liked, but it's close enough. Ooh, awesome. Thermic shield for ice and fire. I guess that is kind of useful right now for this boss fight. Yeah, I'll keep him in. Because I'm fighting a fire boss. And I think he can do the 2-pip fire elf. So having a shield for that will be kind of nice. I would still rather just have the base, like, 50% shield that ice gives, but is what it is. Oh, there's a teleporter here too, but I missed. Whatever. I'm here now. Okay, he's rank 3, so yeah, I do think he has the 2-pip spell. So this might be a little challenging. Okay, I'm gonna take out the guy on the right first. I think my strategy is to take out the snow, or the, yeah, I mean the fire man or the magma man, whatever. And then, depending on how much damage I've taken, probably throw up a shield. And then heal, so I can get back to full health, and then do what I gotta do to take out the boss. Sick. He's dead, or should be at least. Please hit for enough. Please, please, please. Sweet. That was more than enough. Okay, I don't have an accuracy boost for that just yet, but throw up shields now. Okay, whatever. I am at like half health. A little bit rough. I'll do Stormbat now, and then depending on how much health I have next time, I'll probably I'm getting way lower than I would have liked. Kind of regretting doing Stormbat here. I should have probably healed. That's like half his health. Yikes. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that should be enough. And that will be sick. 70% shield knocks off that, so we shouldn't do too much. Please. Yes. Okay, perfect. Perfect. That worked out really well. If I didn't have that shield up, I would have been cooked there. I genuinely would have been dead. Yeah, another shield, and then attack with the bats, and I should be done. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Storm bats should kill here. Do I take a round? Yeah, I'm gonna take a round and make sure that I hit. Okay. I don't think he can kill me here. And that should guarantee that I hit with the storm bats. And then he's dead. That was the first actual like challenge that I had. That was a little rough. Sweet. He is dead. I think. Yep. Awesome. Ooh, what boots did I get? Useless. Perfect. Let's go back to Greta. I'm not looking forward to trying Avenue. It's going to be a lot of storm stuff, and I feel like I might die. Or with how Firecat Alley almost went, it might be a little rough, but we'll see how it goes. If I can make it through Trident Avenue, I think I'll be chilling for like the last little bit of Wizard City and beyond to Croc. Sweet. I don't think 10 more HP is worth the loss of 2 damage. I think I'll keep what I have on right now. Okay. Just got one more quest line to go through, and I'm done with the 3 streets. Oh. Private Quinn. That should be it. Unless I have to talk to the guy out. Yeah, Sergeant Muldoon, and then I'm done. So much talking for no reason. Awesome. That is Firecat Alley done. I just gotta stare at this guy for a minute for some reason. Okay. I'm hoping that this isn't too bad. So, I mean, we have the haunted minions that are not storm. The eels might be a little bit rough. But this one shouldn't be bad. With haunted minions, their balance is whatever. Not worried about that. And I know that I can basically one-shot the rotting fodder at this point with the bats. Even with the damage like decrease, I could still take them out. The only one that might be a little iffy is the eels. But I think that my strategy of doing this one last, getting a little bit more leveled up, helped out quite a bit. Sweet. That's 1 minion down. Oh, I need to get rid of the shields because I don't need those anymore. Okay, let me go get some health. It's the wrong button. It's P. Get rid of one of those and one of those. I need my Stormbat. Ah, Beetle. That hurts so bad. Okay, he's dead. Okay, one more. Sweet. do the same thing, and he is dead. Not too bad. Was hoping he wouldn't attack so I could stay at full health. Okay. He's gone. Bye-bye. No, I'm not gonna wear that. Oh. I love the music. Oh. Gotta talk to Duncan. Duncan is still so goofy. He's like a middle-aged person tried to like describe a goth person, and they made Duncan. Oh, sick. The eels have like no health. They're basically just like rotting fodder. So, okay, my worry was not necessary. I can one-tap them with the bats too. Sweet. Okay. Trident Avenue shouldn't be too bad then. Just the bosses that are a little bit worrisome. But the minions are whatever. Got that one done without even taking any damage. Okay. Rotting fodder is pretty easy too. That should just be exactly the same as the eels. They'll resist my damage, but I still will do more than enough to kill him. Rotting fodder. Can't wait for the double fights later on. It'll actually be a little more interesting. And I just hate how, like, early on you can only fight one at a time. You have to fight 3 of them. And it takes so long. Like, it's almost worse than having to fight, like, 2 at a time, but then you get a quest for 3, so you have to do 2 fights. It's almost as bad as that. Maybe even a little more. But I just hate having to do the same thing 3 times. Firecat treasure card. Also, I can use treasure cards in this. They just have to be ones that I like naturally get from like fights or bosses, whatever. I can't like go to the bazaar and buy a bunch of treasure cards to make my life easier, because that's just no fun. If I could do that, I would just go and buy Tempest treasure cards and just wipe out everything. Steamroll this. Speaking of, once I get Tempest, this should be a little bit easier. That's like level 30-ish, so I should be able to get that before Malistaire. Which will be... It'd be nice when I finally get the AoE. We'll speed things up quite a bit. Nice, that quest is done. Oh, I didn't get one of them? Bruh. Or maybe I'm just crazy and I only fought 2. No, I definitely fought 3. I think. He's dead. That myth shield is going to become really useful for him in a second when I do my storm attack. And it'll wipe him out. What is up with my finger? Ugh. Gross. Back to the goth boy. No. I'll just run. Oh, I won't have to fight the Kraken. It's a side quest. It's so weird that like they give the Kraken such a cool like area for the fight and everything, and then it's the side quest that you can just completely avoid. Sick. Ooh, what level? I'm level 9. Okay, one more level and I can get that new robe on, which I think I should be able to get you by the time I'm done with Trident Avenue, which will be nice. $190? Dang. Okay, there's a cog. I'm not going to bother with the silver chests. I don't know if I would consider that in the rules or not, but I don't think it matters that much, and I don't think they have much value to me anyway. I get like a little bit of gold and a treasure card maybe. Ooh. These might actually be the biggest challenge in here because I'm betting that they have storm shields, which could make things a little tough. But we'll see. Hopefully they just don't put any on and I can just storm bat and wipe them out. Okay. Perfect. Okay, I feel like this is supposed to be the last place that you go, because the other two areas didn't have any enemies that used like rank 2 spells. But now this area you have like just regular minions using the 2-pip spells. Because like in Fire Cat Alley, the only one that used it was the boss. So seeing like regular minions use it in here, I feel like I think I did it in the right order is what I'm saying. It might actually have been Firecat and then Cyclops and then Trident Avenue, based on difficulty, but neither of those two were that terribly difficult, besides the boss fight in Fire Globe. Trying to remember. I think I just do this, and then I go and I fix that one, like, thingy up on the ledge, and then I go and I fight the last boss, and that should be all for this area. It's definitely looking like I'm going to have to go get a new membership, because I'm going through this way quicker than I thought I would. I wonder if they have any deals going on right now. Oh, delete. Ouch. Sweet, Stormbats, and she should be dead. Good, no shield. And she fizzled. Sweet. No. I do not care. Okay, back to Blad. And then I think he has me fix that thing over there. And then I feel like I have to go back somewhere in like Unicorn Way or something for part of this. But I can't remember. Oh yeah, because when you go up to the top spot, I think you have to go back to like my school teacher, and that's where the game like technically teaches you how to use your ports. It's like, oh, you have to go really far. You should put a port down here so you can just get right back really quick, which is like, duh. Duncan Grimwater. Okay. Is that the final one? No, it can't be. Actually, it might be. Really? Huh. I thought there was... I swear you have to go to the ledge over here. The high ledge, yeah. Just missing something, I think. Maybe this isn't the final fight for Trident Avenue, and there's one more after it. I think I go for the rotting fodder first. Yeah. I think same strat as always. Wipe out the little minion and then go for the main boss. It's I love that. Just keep on skipping every round. I would not complain. Ugh. Throat's starting to get a little rough again. Okay. I think I'm fine on health. Just gotta throw up this and then attack with the bats. I think I do that twice and he's done. Shouldn't be... Oh, yeah, okay, I know the storyline now. I take down this guy, I save the chick, and then we repair the thing. I don't know if there's a boss fight after that. This might be the final boss fight, which is weird for the final boss of the area of a mainly storm thing to be a fire boss. But maybe there is something after this. It's been a while since I played Wizard City, so I'm trying to piece it all together. Okay, yeah. This guy's doing, like, no damage to me. Which I'm hoping he doesn't do, like, a 3-pip spell right here and just rock me. Please, 1 pip. 1 pip. Okay, that's fine. Part of me wants to heal here, because I'm nervous he's going to do a lot of damage, but did I just gain health back? I was at 327, and now I'm at 330. Oh, wait, no. Okay, yeah. I didn't need to heal there. This is going to one-shot. It's literally impossible for it not to, because the minimum damage is over how much health he has. So he's dead. Perfect. Another boss down. No, I'm not going to wear one that gives me myth damage, because I don't do any myth attacks. Okay. Gotta teleport back. Go up to the high ledge. Yep, okay, here we go. This is where I have to go back to my school. Nope, I'm not wearing that. Did I mark it? There we go. I think I'm almost done with this area. And I should be nearly to level 10 by the time that I'm done. Which is huge. Hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope your stream went well. Oh, dang. It's been a while since I played Wallaroo, so not very fresh in my memory. Ah, dang. Are you doing any kind of like challenge run or anything, or just playing through normal and solo? Ah, nice. What school are you playing? Oh, sweet. Triton Avenue is done. Nice. It's a good first school to play. I have my main death account, which is my only account that I've fully played the game on. Um, I've beaten everything but the very last dungeon, and then like all the side quests. Um, Definitely the easiest one to do it on. You can solo most of the game on death. Um, Everything else is a little bit harder, but just the fact that you can like heal and do damage on death just makes it really nice to just breeze through a lot of the game. But it definitely does get hard um, later on in the game with all like the crazy cheats and the boss fights and all that. So, did you end up beating the boss in Walru? Merle Ambrose. Oh, I do go to Colossal Boulevard. Oh wait, no, I don't. Never mind. I think I might have to pause for a minute because I don't have a membership right now. I can go in and get one real quick, but I'm pretty sure that I have to pay for Kruk. So let me check real quick. And then if I do, I'm gonna take a quick break, go take care of all of that, and then I'll be back in. Oh wait, no, okay, there's more. Never mind, ignore me. This one should be interesting. I don't know what type this boss or what school this boss is, so hopefully nothing too bad. I'm guessing because it's a ghost is probably death, but I've seen stranger things, so. Oh, that's the Fire's Tower. This one must be the old pet one. Rest in peace. Okay. Here we go. This might be a bit of a challenge, which I'm kind of looking forward to because I haven't had much of a challenge yet. Ooh, okay. Rank 3 death. Don't really think I need any other setup for this. I think just going with what I have should be okay. Take out the minion, take out the boss, and get out of here. Okay. Do I risk doing Thunder Snake and just wiping it out now? Yep. I have damage boosters. This should hit high. Please, 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 please kill. Oh, dang it. Okay, well that sucks. Ooh, I don't like that. Shoot. Okay, let me. Please hit. Please hit. Please, please, please. I need. Okay, good. This guy's gone. I need to be ready to heal at any time. Because he's gonna... Oh. Please don't do much. This is gonna suck. Okay. I'm hoping that I can get at least a Storm Bat off before I have to do any healing. Perfect. Okay. I can Storm Bat this round, get him down to like half his health. And then I don't think he'll kill me. I really hope he can't kill me. Trying to think. I'm hoping he does like a 1 pip death attack and just wipes out that trap. That would be ideal. 1 pip. 1 pip. Perfect. He did exactly what I wanted him to. That's good. That won't do much. It'll do... Yeah, that's not great, but I can do the 1 pip heal. Did what, 249 for that one? It's not ideal. I might have to do 1 more attack after this. But that puts me at almost full health. Okay. I'm not too worried about this. I'm just worried he might have a high hitting attack here. Okay, yeah, just keep doing that. Okay. Stormbat this round. And then, as long as I hit my next attack, he should be dead. Or if I hit really high here, there's a chance that I kill here, which would be awesome. I did not. Never mind. Ugh. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, that wasn't that bad. He's at 22. Okay, as long as this hits, I should be fine. I can tank 1 more of his 2 pip. Okay, we're dead. We're good. Peak. That was not too bad. Got a new dagger that I can't quite use yet. It's crazy. I haven't even had to use a potion yet. Has not been too bad. Oh. Throat is starting to feel it. It's not great. Hope I can... Hey, thank you for the raid. How's everyone doing? Yo, what's up, what's up? Thank you for the follow. How's it going, everybody? Hope you all are having a good day. Right now, almost done with Wizard City, so thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hey, nice. Good to hear it. Hope your stream went well. Things have been pretty easy on my end so far. I did like a random wheel spin to pick what school I'm doing for the challenge. And I got lucky with Storm, so far I haven't died yet at all. I only had like 1 or 2 small little challenge moments with a couple boss fights, but so far it's been pretty chill. I think I'm almost done with Wiz City. So, ooh, nice. Almost done with Croc. I'm actually looking forward to getting to Croc, because I want a bit more of a challenge, but yeah, it actually hasn't been as bad as I thought it would be for accuracy. Because like normally when I play, I just have bad luck with accuracy in general early on, and like no matter what school I am, I fizzle like every other spell. But like I made it through all of Unicorn Way without fizzling at all, and like I've only had a couple times where like I came close because I fizzled. But if you like, I'm just using the accuracy spell here and just doing lightning bats over and over and over again. So I'm hitting every single time and doing a ton of damage. So it hasn't been like the most difficult thing. I know that once I start fighting like multiple at a time, it's going to be a bit harder. But so far, it hasn't been too bad. This might be a bit of a challenge. But I think I can probably wipe out the field guard with 1 attack. How much health? Oof. Okay. This is gonna be rough. Okay, I think I lightning bat and then maybe try to get off a 1-pip spell just to knock out the field guard and then go from there. I don't want to be fighting 2 of them at once. I don't think that they have that high of resistance because it's still only a rank 2. I love that he put up a trap and then didn't use like that attack, but I won't question it. Oof. I'm gonna have to do Stormbat again. And I don't know if I have. Okay, yikes. Or I can do 2 Thunder Snakes. No, I'm gonna Stormbat, and then I'll try to do. The problem is I didn't really think this through very well, and I don't have like the other school cards in my deck because I wanted to have more of a control over what cards I was getting. So if I run out of attacks, I might be a little screwed. But I'm hoping that I can Stormbat here, heal next turn. Please don't hit for too much. I might be cooked. Ow. Ow. Okay, he's dead here. I need to pray that the other guy doesn't attack next turn. I can get off a heal. Yikes. Okay. Please don't hit. Shoot. Well, I didn't think that through. That's lame. Okay. Well, time to delete this wizard and start over. Delete. I did. I got through all of the main quests. That's the final part of Wizard City. Yeah. Because I'm not doing side quests as part of the challenge. So just doing main quests alone, it's only level 9, which sucks because I had gear that was for level 10 that would have made it a little bit easier. But yeah. Okay. Let me pull up. I have like a wheel spinner thing. So, okay. Okay. Let's see what I gotta do next. Hopefully it's not ice or life. Oh, and I said that I'm gonna get life. Oh, I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. Fire would be pretty nice. Oh. That was one of 2 that I did not want to get. I gotta at least try. Gotta put in an attempt. I feel like I can get through Wizard City on life. It's just gonna be rough from here on out. Oh wait, stop. Okay. Let's make up another new guy. Yeah, I'll start with that. Customize. I want to keep him kind of similar looking to the other one. I like that green actually. Yeah. Do you get Life Blade that early? I actually haven't played Life like at all, so I really don't know what I'm getting into here. Let's set something. They have high accuracy too, which is also kind of nice. Just gonna do all of this real quick. Make up nice, quick little dude. Take off the glasses. Okay, I'll do green and white. I think. That way. Yeah, It's funny that they made life so bad, but death like so overpowered. Like there was really no balancing done when they were making these schools. Okay. Now we find a good. Ooh, Leroy. That could be a good name. I like giving these characters really like dumb names. Um. Uh. Let's go with Digby. I like Digby. Um. Digby. Beast Whisper. Hell yeah. I just died, Don. I got to I think the final boss of Wizard City, and I didn't go in smartly. I should have actually used my prisms that I was hating on earlier. Um, but yeah, I got cooked. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go on one little quick water break, and I will be right back. All right, I'm back. It's time to suffer. Play through life. This is gonna be awful. Like I don't think I'm gonna make it that far. I can get through Unicorn Way. Um, Everything after that is gonna be an uphill battle, honestly. do this again. Because, like, honestly, Unicorn Way, it's kind of set up in a way where you can't really lose that easily. Like, oh, am I in the... I need to go into a smaller realm. Okay. Like, you can't really lose. Exactly. Except for that one night where I lost to Rattlebones, like, 4 times in a row. For some reason. Bro, only doing 65 is so rough. It's gonna suck going from, like, the highest damage, like, school that you can have to the, like, one of the lowest. But it's okay. I mean, if I die here, it just means that I get to go on and get another new school and work my way up from there. It honestly kind of worked out well, because I would have had to, like, go in and set up my membership and all of that if I had beaten that boss. So, like, it kind of works out. Not that I wanted to lose, but don't have to worry about that just quite yet. I am still hoping to at least get through Wizard City tonight, ideally. But we'll see. We'll see how this life account goes. It would be crazy if somehow I made it through the whole thing, like the whole first arc with the life or ice account, after all the hate I've been giving it. Oh, I missed my broom. Did I get a broom? Didn't get a broom yet. Ugh. Give me back my fast travel. Jeez. This does not hit well. By the way, how readable are the rules down here? Like, I can't really tell on my end if it's too small or not. If it's too small, I can adjust it after my stream for next time. But just let me know. I feel like it's fine, but I can't really tell. Please hit. Please hit. Please hit. Please hit. Sweet. Nice. He's cooked. Okay. I might mess around with it and try to make it a little bit bigger. I'd have to adjust my, like, entire layout to gain more space. Well, I mean, I guess not really. I can make it work. Because I would like to have it so that when new people come in, they can immediately see what the rules are and all that, so I don't have to, like, re-explain the rules every single time someone new comes in. For the most part, because there is a few things that, like, I don't have on that list that are just, like, little things that I'll have to re-explain, but as long as I don't have to go over every single one of the main rules, it's whatever. Ugh. I don't even know what the spells for life are, because I haven't actually played a life account before. I was just thinking if I would have gone with the rule that some other people do, where you have to, like, lock your level at every single road, and I went into the last boss fight, at level 5 instead of level 9, I would have been done. Like, literally, it would have stood no chance at all. I don't even know if you can get, like, a lot of the, like, spells that I had at that point at level 5. Like, I know that you can get Storm Bats, for sure. But, like, the accuracy card, I don't think I would have been able to get. And not only that, but I think from what I saw, the recommendation if you're doing, like, a level lock is locking at level 10 for Crocotopia. So I would be a level higher than what I was at in that last fight for the entirety of Crocotopia. And I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can beat that. Oh my gosh. Let me end the fight. Hello? There we go. Ooh. Life versus life. That sucked. I miss being able to one-shot stuff. Actually, really thinking about it, I feel like fire probably would be one of the best to have on here, because there's not a whole lot of, like, fire bosses you have to worry about. Like, a lot of the early road, or at least for, like, Wizard City, is a lot of, like, storm and myth and death and a little bit of life here and there, but there's only, like, a couple fire here and there. I know that's different in Crocotopia. There's a lot of fire in Crocotopia. But after that, there's not a whole lot of fire either until Dragon's Fire. But just depends on when I want to have, like, the actual, like what part I want to be in when I actually hit, like, the, like, okay, how do I word this? It just depends on when I want to hit a point where a lot of the enemies are the same school as me. Because if I want to get that out early on, then, like, some of the schools that can kind of get knocked out early, some of them, like, are easy in the early parts, and then whatever. Okay, have a good night, Dylan. Oh, I feel like I'm supposed to be on the other side of that. That was weird. Okay, let's get through all this yapping. Okay, let me put the, yeah, sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, so far so good, I guess. At least my life guide doesn't look super goofy like my other characters have at this point. Because the early gear just does not match, like, ever. I'm glad I don't have, like, a jester hat on at this point. Okay, let's go fight Rattlebones and be done with it. Why is there a high level guy in here? I still don't get that. Okay, Rattlebones, here we come. There's honestly a part of me that thinks I might die in this fight if I don't play well. Let me block that. Alright. Sweet. This is gonna be painful, I think. I might go for Rattlebones first, honestly. Yeah. could go for this and just hope that it kills and then just focus on Rattlebones. Might be the way to go here. Okay, not too bad. Hit high. Oh, perfect. Right on the dot. Okay. Now we just take out Rattlebones, and we should be okay. I don't think I'll have to heal here. As long as I hit next time, I'm chilling. Is there anything higher than 90? No. Sweet. Rattlebones is cooked. Oh, yikes. Oh, that's not bad. Never mind. I was worried that it was going to do a lot more damage than that actually was. Ooh, what are these? Not useful. That's what they are. Sweet. I think that's all for Unicorn Way. Trying to decide if I want to do it in the same order I did last time, or if I want to do Fire Cat Alley first and knock off like the longest one. No, because I feel like the fight in Cyclops was the easiest. I think I'll just stick to what worked last time and hope for the best. Ooh, yes. Let me do more damage. I should hit level 5 here. Music is so nostalgic in here. Okay, let's talk to the dog dude. I'm gonna put that treasure card in. Because I can use treasure cards as long as they're not like bought from the bazaar or anything like that. As long as I get them naturally from like fights or whatever, I can use whatever treasure cards I get. Just stops me from like going in and buying like AoE attacks early on and just wiping the floor with stuff. Because that's basically taking the challenge out of it. Sweet. Ooh, healing. Okay. Hoping I get... I should get Leprechaun here too. But having a 0 pip healing spell should be kind of helpful actually. Even though it doesn't heal for very much. Oh, I do get Leprechaun. I mean, that's not terrible damage-wise. Definitely not great all the other ones, but it's not terrible. I'm going to get rid of one of these. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I got raided like probably 10-ish minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. Somewhere in there. So welcome in. Okay, I think I'm going to do Cyclops Lane first. Hopefully breeze through that and get a little bit more leveled up. And then we will go from there. I hate that like my gear on this account just is like abysmal. feel like trying to get through boss fights with Leprechaun is going to be really tough. Oh, why did I go in the shop? Let me out of here. Like, relying on, what, 155 damage is the max? Oh, 195 still is just... Like, there's some minions that won't even do, like, most of their health. So, this is gonna suck. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's go Cyclops Lane. Work my way down the streets. I think I can teleport over from here. Yep. He's here. You'd think by now I would know where all these guys are, but I don't. I actually almost died to one of these guys last time, so could be right here where I die. I think I just wait and I do Leprechaun. I'm just glad that if anything, like, at least I have a decently high accuracy. Like, if I had low accuracy and low damage, I would just... it would suck. Okay, he should be dead here. Not too difficult. Oh? Oh, whatever. Yeah, I got a badge. So exciting. I might kill here if I hit. Wow. Okay, hit high. Dang. Whatever. It's 10 health. Just knock it out with this. Sweet. Okay, just gotta get one more. Whoa, why did I just get way darker in here? What the heck? Oh, I think my light is dying again. That sucks. Is what it is though, at least you can still see me. Okay, just gotta use Leprechaun here, and he is dead. I feel like Cyclops Lane is not hard. Like, the boss fight is a little bit difficult, but all, like, the other stuff before that is pretty simple. Not too much of a challenge. I can kind of do the same thing about, like, Firecat Alley. Firecat Alley is way longer. Like, the nice thing with Cyclops Lane is that everything is kind of centralized to Cyclops Lane. Firecat Alley has a bunch of quests where you have to, like, leave the area and come back, and just takes forever. I say that, and I have to go to Ravenwood. Okay. Let's go talk to my least favorite professor. Actually, second least favorite. Okay. Back to, oh, rope shop. Forgot about that. Sweet. Thought I wasn't going to teleport there for a minute. to Ravenwood once I can teleport. I wish this game had a little bit less of the whole like fetch quest system where you have to like talk to one person and then run to somebody else and go talk to them and then run back to the other person. Like, wish it would cut down on that just a little bit, because a little bit here and there is not the end of the road, but it feels like a third or more of the quest is just talking to a person and then talking to somebody else, and then like you do that for a bit and then you fight like one thing and then you go talk to people again for a while, and it's like, just let me fight stuff. Don't want to talk to Diego. No, thank you. Oh my gosh. Just let me be done talking to these people. This is like basically half of the Cyclops Lane storyline. It's just these talking quests, and then I go back and I fight like 2 Cyclops and 2 of the Minotaurs, and then I go to the boss fight. Okay. Perfect. Ooh, nice. Or not even 2 Cyclops, just 1 Cyclops. That's it. This is gonna be rough. I guess I just do this and then see where it goes from there. Ooh, nice. I just don't have anything that does like good damage. So even if I wait for the 2-pip leprechaun, I still have to do another spell or 2 to kill it. Like, I'll wait here because now I should be able to kill it with the leprechaun. But it's annoying. Already missed my storm account where I could just one-shot almost everything. Ouch. Okay, please don't fizzle here. Perfect. Okay, he's dead. 167. Some good damage there. Oh, I have to go into the cave too? Ugh. Level 5. Okay. Rotting fodder should be okay. A little worried that they might hit kind of hard if I don't kill them quickly, but I should be able to just one-shot with one of my leprechauns, so I'm not too stressed. And of course I didn't pull one, that's awesome. I feel like I had really good luck up until the end on my Storm account, and now I'm playing a school that is objectively like harder than Storm for this, and I'm getting worse luck, which is awful. Not real excited about that. Okay, he's dead. Ooh. Ooh, that might actually come in clutch later. Yeah, let me... Okay. That might be useful. if I'm like getting low and I need to do a little bit of damage. Oh, he wasn't even close to me. That's fun. Whatever, he should be dead here. Okay. A little bit of free XP, I guess. And he's gone. Okay. I want to go get these mana pips. And then I'll free those bubble people. Can I cross here? No, I don't think so. Okay. Don't pull me in. Okay, perfect. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Now I should be good. This one should be right at the front of the cave. Yeah, I think from here I free these guys, I go in and fight the Minotaurs, and then I fight the boss. And Cyclops Lane should be done. Which is good with me. Okay. Nice, level 6 now, I think? Yeah, level 6. I hope that these Minotaurs aren't too bad. Because the Cyclopses were a little bit tough. I just feel like with this life account, I'm going to lose to like a regular minion before I lose to a boss. Sweet. Okay, just wait for the leprechaun, I guess. I will have to do 2 attacks here, though. Unfortunately. That should do most of his health, and then I'm okay, of course. Of course. And I don't have any more. Awesome. Get rid of that. I'm going to do whatever I can to intentionally stay alive. Even though I hate playing on life, I am going to try to go as far as I can, not just like intentionally let myself die. But I do not think I'm going to last very long with how things are going right now. Can probably get one more. Yeah, okay. If this hits, I think he dies. Unless I hit really low, which would suck. Which, of course, I did. Awesome. Ugh. Okay, what is the best? Yeah. Okay. 1 of 3 down. That was awful. Let me get some more health. If this is how the just regular warhorns are going, I might be cooked to this boss fight. Unironically. Okay. These all suck. That does so little damage. Sure. Please don't fizzle. Oh, of course it did. I can't have nice things. Guess I'll just hit him with an imp again. Six, seven. 6-7. I'm sorry. Holy crap. Okay. This should kill. If I somehow don't kill and he has like 5 health left, I'm going to be very, very annoyed. Okay, sweet. That's 2 down. Okay. 1 more, and then the boss fight. Okay, I think I do this, and I hope it hits high. And then from there, just do Leprechaun, hopefully, and that should kill. Okay. I'm gonna heal this turn, because it's free. Might as well. Don't like that. Okay. This won't kill, which sucks. Oof. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Even if I hit the max, this will still be like just short of killing. He has 1 health left. That's so dumb. Okay. As long as I don't fizzle, he dies here. Sweet. Nice, okay. Need to grab some more mana, and then I can go and hopefully take down the boss. Oh, pet snack. Okay. I'm hoping the 20 is enough. I don't want to go searching for more mana. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Ouch. Okay, this is going to be really rough. Just taking down one of the enemies is going to be annoying, let alone the boss. And I'm not going first. Ugh. I'm going to hope that this hits high, and then I can hit decently high with a Leprechaun, and this minion will die first. Oh my gosh. These traps are not... I'm not liking it. Okay, that's good. That's pretty high. I'll pass here. If I need to heal up next time, I can. It'll be free. But I shouldn't be that low. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, cover me with myth traps and then don't use any myth spells. Can't complain. Okay, this will kill. As long as it hits, it'll kill. And then I think I'm going to heal with the 0 pip spell. And then hopefully Leprechaun, the boss, and then just keep doing that, I guess. That's not good. That's really not good. Yikes. Please hit. Okay. At least 1 is down. I can heal up next turn as long as I don't get hit and get killed. Which is a pretty high possibility. Hoping he just hits low. Okay. do this. Hit me low. Yes. Yes. Okay. That was a really clutch fizzle. I'm still at a really not good spot, but I can do this. And be back up. Okay. I'm back down to almost dead. That sucks. Holy crap. I'm like clawing my way back to life at this point. And I still haven't even hit the boss yet. That's the worst spot. Like, what do I do? What do I do? I think I take the risk with the Thunder Snake and do a ton of damage. Oh my gosh. Are we serious? That's insane. What the heck? Okay, I'm lucky that I hit high there. That's helpful. Okay, I need to use these. Holy crap. I was thinking like 100 damage, maybe 200, not 300. I don't think I win this. What do I do? This is my last 0 pip heal. It's looking like it. Unless I can like clutch up. That would do the most damage if I hit. Okay. I need to pull a pixie is what I need. Because I have the pips for it. I can get a bunch more healing from that. And then because I should be at 3 pips here. Yeah, okay. Not what I wanted. But I will do it. Okay, if I pull a pixie next turn, I can heal. I should be okay. And then I just need to do one more 1 pip spell and I kill. Ideally. Or I just be really ballsy and I go for the 1 pip spell next turn anyway without healing. Oof. That was not as high as I wanted it to be. Okay, that's still... I'm gonna go for this. As long as I hit, he's dead. If I don't hit, I'm cooked. Please. Yes! Okay. First boss down. And I love that I'm getting gear for stuff that I can't even use until, like, Wizard City is over. Awesome. What is this hat? Ooh, nice. A hat with no stats. We love that. Ugh. I'm not looking forward to, like, the other 2 boss fights. Kill me now. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Talk to this dude. Main gate. Main gate, main gate. Hollowed robes. Ooh, nice, more attack. I would not complain about that. Even though it's really not much more attack. It's something. I think I do Firecut Alley next. I think the strategy with life is to, like, just heal as much as you can. And, like attack second, heal first. And just keep your health at a good point and just, like, use the 0 pip heals to, like, keep yourself at a good, like, level of health. And then when you have enough pips and you're at, like, a safe spot, then you attack. And then you go back to healing. Though I only have 3 0 pip healing, so I kind of have to balance it a little bit, but... Um, hit high. Actually, first hit, just in general. Like, don't fizzle. And then second, hit high. Because I can one-shot this guy if it hits to the max. Okay. Don't think it's going to max. Nope, made 10 short. Awesome. Got plenty of health, though, so we chillin'. We chillin'. Hey, 69 damage. Just how I like it. I mean, wait, pause. I really hate how long Firecut Alley is. Like, it just felt like it dragged on last time. Okay. Oh. I hate when I do that. Lovely. I accidentally double-clicked with my mouse, so I clicked left and right at the same time, and I deleted the card. Which is not ideal right now. I really need to get a new light, because this one just keeps on dying. Like, I put in new batteries and they last for like a day, if not less. Like, I put in new batteries into this light that I have, like, before I started the stream today, and it's already like dimming and not working. Ugh. Jeez. Sweet, he's dead. Why would I want to use that? Spooky. Oh, my throat is killing me. I have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to get through my hope of getting through all Wizard City today. But, especially if I die soon. If I die soon, I'll probably be done. Because I'm about to hit the 3-hour mark, which is crazy because I thought I was only going for like... I thought I was only like 2 hours into this, to be totally honest. Hit. Hit, hit, hit. Perfect. He's dead. That was just enough. Okay. One more of these little goons. Little gooners. Yeah, I'll just pass. Okay. Leprechaun again, and he should be dead. Peek. I should level up any quest now and have a new card that I unlock, which I'm looking forward to. Yeah, I think I leveled up right here, and then I get a quest from my professor, which I think actually is Lifeblade, which is helpful, very helpful, because I can start doing damage that's like what the normal schools do without a blade. So that's awesome. Be a little bit more fair. When do I get other stuff? When do I get better attacks? I don't get another attack until level 15. And I don't get Storm... I can't even see where Stormlord is on here. Or Forest Sword. Forest Sword is level 50. Where's my AoE, actually? Is this the AoE? No, do you not get an AoE until level 50? Did they change that? I want to go look at the other schools. Is that the only life AoE? Because I feel like you get Scarecrow way... Oh, I can't even see. Huh. I feel like you get the AoEs way earlier. Yeah, like you get the AoE for fire at 22. You get the AoEs for every other one at like low 20s, mid 20s. And then for life they're like, yeah, they don't need to attack everybody. No. Like what? Whoever made life and like balanced it and all of that just hates it. Like they just want it to be miserable. So basically, I won't have an AoE for the entirety of this Arc 1 challenge if I make it far with this life account. I'll be doing one, like, single attacks for the entire thing. I don't think that's even possible. Oh, wait. I didn't even go and finish the quest. I feel like if I'm able to get one of these accounts to, like, the AoE level, it'll be so much easier. Not, I mean, it'll still be difficult, for sure. But just having an AoE in general will make the strategizing behind things way less difficult, if that makes sense. Oh, Unicorn. Sick. Does that even give me much more than... No. I'm not using Unicorn at all. Wait, I just realized. Why is there an accuracy on a healing card? Wait, this has an accuracy too. What is the logic behind that? So you can fizzle your healing. This school sucks. Like, genuinely, this sucks so much. I can't wait to be in like a make or break moment. Be like, okay, I really got to heal right here, and then my spell fizzles and I die because I can't heal. That's ridiculous. Used what, Dylan? Oh, yeah. I feel like it wouldn't be that bad if you're just playing a normal run, like, without worrying about having to die and all that. Like, I mean, knowing that you can, like, die is do it over again. But having to restart, or, like, basically being done if you die, it's gonna suck. Like, I don't understand how it's even possible without an AoE. And with the fact that you can just miss your healing spells. I feel like it wasn't always that way. Like, I feel like the healing spells used to have 100% accuracy. But maybe I'm just, like, insane and making stuff up. But that just feels so weird. I'm just gonna do this now. I have to attack twice anyway. Let's get the first one out of the way. Oh. Or not. Okay. Hit here. Get him kind of low. And then... yeah, we'll go from there. Oh, I feel my hair like rubbing against my forehead. Like just like ever so slightly. And it feels like there's something like crawling on me. Hate it. Ugh. That's awesome. Okay. Thunder's sake. Come in clutch. Please. Let this fight be over. It just do be like that sometimes. Okay. He's dead. That was painful. What time is your class, Dylan? Yo, what's up? Welcome to the chat. How's it going? I'm doing alright. This life run of this challenge is already pretty painful, but other than that, I'm feeling okay. I lost a storm run earlier on the very last fight of Wizard City because I just didn't prep well enough. And then I'm randomly picking my schools every time that I have to restart, and I got life this time and not excited about it. I've thought about doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke before, but I just haven't had the time to, I guess. Yeah, also with the challenges that I've added in, if I could do all the side quests, I feel like I could pretty easily get through without dying. But not being able to do side quests or buying stuff for all of that, it just makes a Wiz run so hard. Because I got to halfway through level 9 by the time that I got to the last boss fight of Wizard City, and that was the highest that I could go. Because I can't do side quests and all that. And so I'm fighting the final boss that has 600 some health with a 300 health minion, with 600 health myself, and I'm level 9, and it's just level 9 for Wizard City or for Wizard101, or you talking about something else? Because if you're okay, yeah, this is my first stream, so level 9. My goal is eventually to make it through, at least Malistaire. I kind of want to try the later game stuff, but I know that once I get past Malistaire into the cheats and all that of Arc 2 and 3, I don't see myself making it too far. This feels like so much luck has to go into it. Yeah, it's a little rough. I did see one guy that streamed it before, but he made it even harder, and he locked his level at 5 for Wizard City and 10 for Krakatopia and stuff like that. And I'm hell no. No, I'm good. Honestly, I deserve one. I'm I'm not like intentionally gonna let myself die, but I really want this life account to just be over because I'm just like doing no damage at all, and it's just painful. And I just found out that like I haven't actually played life before, like on any accounts ever, and finding out that you can fizzle on healing spells was shocking to me. Dang, that's like he hasn't even gotten through Malistaire in a year. Oh dang, he's made it pretty far though, all things considered. I actually I might know what stream you're talking about. I haven't watched his stuff in a while though, so I'm not totally sure. But it might have been the one that actually inspired me to do this from way back, so yeah. I kind of want to try to get to the end of Wizard City tonight, but it just depends on how things go. Because I am about to hit 3 hours for the night, so getting a little tired. I also don't have a membership right now, so if I get to Wizard City, I'll have to, or if I get to the end of Wizard City, I'll have to go in and buy a new membership and all that, so we'll see. Oh, my light is just dimming and dimming. Ooh. Okay, I got another one of those. I feel like these will come in clutch. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Oh, I can teleport. No. I hope that I have a little bit less of a struggle with the boss in this area, because I very nearly died to the one in Cyclops Lane. So I'm hoping that I can knock this one out with a little bit less struggle. Though I almost died on my Storm account to this one, so I don't have very high hopes. I think I kind of have a strategy though, so I guess I'll try the strategy out, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then probably call it a night. Oh, this isn't even the boss, bruh. Forgot how freaking long this area is. Okay. The fire elf should be dead. Probably heal up with the 0 pip heal after this. And then struggle to kill the other boss. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep everything. Heal here. Should be close to full health. And then hopefully pull a leprechaun and do some decent damage there. But fingers crossed. I definitely think that I can beat Wizard City on this character. It'll be painful, don't get me wrong, but I think I can beat it. From there on out, though, I don't have high hopes. Sick. Okay. Would love my Leprechaun to come out, but I guess not. That's gonna hurt. Jeez. Sick. Okay. Do this. Hopefully I'll pull another 0 pip heal after this and I can do that if need be. Ooh. That wasn't bad. I hit for a lot more than I thought it would. Oh, he's almost dead. Sick. Or she's almost dead. My bad. Sweet. Don't want that. Don't want that. I actually will wear that. Because there's not a whole lot of life enemies right now, and having a little bit more health I think will come in clutch. Where is it? It looks terrible though. It doesn't fit my outfit at all, but gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, we'll go back to Greta. Hope that wasn't like way out of the way. Oh, it kind of was. Oops. Oh. I don't care. I'm not bothering with the silver chests. Especially not right now. Okay. Oh my gosh. I hate how many places I have to go to just for this one like area. Okay. Gotta go talk to Gloria Krendel. And hopefully not grab the side quest that I don't want. Okay. No, I don't want your side quest. Decline. Okay. Should be almost done with Firecat Alley. I think I just talked to this chick, and then she sends me over to the theater, and I... What, the boss? Oh, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, perfect. Ooh, sick. New spell. Be a really good time to get Lifeblade, if that's the spell. Any little bit of extra damage I can do in this boss fight would be hugely helpful. It's not. That's great. And those shields are useless in this fight. Yay! Was really hoping that I would get the Lifeblades there. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Might be the end of the run right here. Jeez. Okay. I think I go for the minion first. Just knock that out of the way and then go from there. Those all suck. Frick. Just do bloodbaths, I guess. Did like nothing. Okay. Don't hit for too much. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I'm just wasting so much time if I do that. Yeah, whatever. Oh my gosh. It's probably for the best though, because I'll have 2 pips. I'm hoping I get a leprechaun. I can just take the minion out and then heal the next turn and go from there. Nice. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Please don't hit the lowest amount of damage possible. Please, 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 please. Yes. Okay. Minion's gone. Okay, I'm gonna heal because he has a lot of pips and I feel like he's gonna hit me really hard if I don't. I'm not really ready to die just yet. Oh my gosh, he can't get a hit off. Not that I'm complaining, but geez. I think it's like 3 in a row that he's fizzled. Nice. That was max damage. Okay. Leprechaun here. Depending on what attack he does next, I might need to heal. Won't really have the pips for it though, but we'll figure it out. As long as he doesn't hit me for something like crazy damage. Oh my, oh my gosh! I'm getting so lucky. Okay. I'm gonna do this just to get some more health. He's fizzled like 4 of his 6 times that he's like cast a spell on me. This is amazing. Fizzle again. Ah. That's fine. Basically just negated the heal that I did there, but whatever. Not leprechaun. Jeez. I'm just worried he's gonna pull out some like multi-pip spell and just wreck me. Oh god, I'm dead. That's so stupid. Well, that's the end of that character. It was going so good too. Rest in peace. Okay. I'm gonna probably call it there. Don't really want to start a new character 3 hours into the stream. Thank you guys for watching though. Hope you'll have a good night. If you guys want to see more of my VODs, they're on my Twitch, or I have a YouTube channel down below that you can follow and subscribe to and all that. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, everybody.